You are looking live in our classroom. We've got stations today in humanities. Here's all of our stations. We got 28 kids in here, 2 teachers, trying to accomplish a lot in a very short amount of time. So this is we're towards the end of class here, and I'm just gonna give you a little walkthrough, Usually I let the kids do the talking, but they're working hard, so I'm going to do a little talking. We're storyboarding our personal narratives. They had to choose a person, a place, or an object of significance, and then they had to do this kind of story web, although for this group we skipped the story web. There's a story within that. But here's an example of one. So someone chose Casco Bay as their place of significance, and then we just webbed out per some kind of specific instructions I gave on try to identify 4 stories you can think of related to the place and then expand on those stories. So this is just a really rough pre-writing, but what we're taking are those webs and then turning them into storyboards using Post-its so that we can easily add ideas. Jagger, can you talk about yours? Like where you're headed?
Failed on a paper.
Oh, dude, you actually got an F-. Someone wrote the minus?
Yes, I got an F-. I got like a 42 on it.
All right.
And I had to pass it to wrestle in my meet a couple days later. So I'm just writing the process of like my stress and then leading into my success.
Yes.
At the meet.
Well done, sir. Awesome. Keep going. Fantastic. So that's the type of work we're doing here. Over here, we've got more storyboarding going. We've got this storyboard happening. Right, we've got this one going on. Kayla, do you want to tell us about your story?
This is my birthday party last year.
Okay.
So, first I got out of my first Christ unit I ever went to on that Friday, and I went to school. All my friends were, really excited to see me. Which was at lunch. We were all, talking, and we were singing and being really loud at the lunchroom.
Very cool.
All my friends walked to my house after school, and then we had karaoke, which we did. We did a lot of singing at my house, and I was that.
Excellent.
Part.
I like this doodle of showing how you got to your house.
Yeah.
They're all lined up.
It was far.
Interesting. Be thinking as you're going, what details you might add, and so you might add another sticky note to fill in some of the gaps. And you might ask yourself, could just one of these experiences on its own be a complete story? Could the concert itself be a story, right? So, and ask yourself, is it a person of significance, a place of significance, or an object of significance? And which of those 3 is this fulfilling? Because I heard a story of your birthday. So because we're working on this idea of if you're given a constraint, you have to write to this prompt because that's your challenge, is to be able to work inside of a given parameter, right? Ask yourself, how are you meeting that criteria of person, place, or object of significance while still telling about an event that I really want to talk about, okay? And ask yourself, am I just well, I'll pretend that my birthday was a location, or can you think of a detail within it that you could frame it around, okay? Because it's a great story. We're coming over here. Lily's got her mom doodled out.
Would you like to know the story?
Nice. Sure. Tell the people at home. They're all watching.
Well,
everyone. The entire universe.
All of the internet.
All of the internet.
Hi, all the aliens out there in the entire universe. Anyways.
I know aliens. It's not real.
We're alone.
Oh, wait, but you welcome to Night Vale and listen to the podcast, so you actually believe we're not alone.
Why would be alone? Anyways. This is my mom. So my mom comes into my room the one night, and she goes, "Hey, Lily, want to go for a ride?" And I was like, oh, okay. So usually when this happens, we go to the store or something. But this time, we're heading down the road.
You got your 2-door Sunfire.
It was really crappy. And we head down the road, and we pull up next to this chair because it was one of those big trash days, and somebody left the chair on the side of the road. And she points it and she goes, "We're taking it home." And I was like, what?
And you asked, is this legal?
Yeah, because we just sort of stuck it in the back of the car. 90% of it was out of the car.
That's
but
fantastic.
Enough weight was in the truck, so it stayed. And then
that's great.
We got stuck in the doorway when we were getting inside.
That's awesome.
And it was like 11 o'clock at night. We were like, what's going on?
Oh, this is awesome. All right, so I wanted to show yours is a good example of how. Hold on. So what we're doing with these, we've got a class iPad. We've only got one.
Wow.
So, but we got one, and so what can you do with just one? Well, what we're doing is we're capturing our stories using the Post-it app, which is kind of sweet and rad. Oh, hey, Vermont! Hey, say hey.
Hi, Vermont.
Say hey to Vermont.
Hi, Vermont.
Ms. Day, she's great. Cynthia's awesome. She's a really super rad teacher over in Vermont, and so she's watching us right now, and she's commenting, "Oh yeah, Cynthia! Oh yeah!" So rad. Oh wow, like we're having a whole '80s flashback.
Yep.
So we're gonna so this is bodacious and gnarly app that we use so that we can remix our stories. So what we're gonna do now, Lily, you ready? Is that one done? Or do you have more things to add?
I have to put I have to draw the chair in the living room.
Okay. Here, we'll show you how you can do that. All right, you ready? You're gonna be on the internets doing this for the first time. So grab the iPad. Okay. You got to pick it up, hold it up, hold it up. Now it's got a little cover on it, so you got to keep the cover away from your camera. Okay.
Oh.
Go up here to. You click this here. Okay, and that lets you capture.
Whoa.
Now you're gonna have to stand up to get them in. All right. And what you do is you aim it over your Post-its. Okay. Hold the little take a picture button for 2 seconds. Hold it. Watch what happens. Whoa! They're all captured, right? You see that? Right now, type your name up here. Sound effects make everything better. Add to board, right? Now, you just added yours down here. Now, click on it, right?
Whoa.
And now you can scroll through them.
Oh, that's really
right?
cool.
But watch what else you can do. You can move the sequence of them. So if you shrink it back down, hold on. Gotta remember how to do that. Why isn't 2 fingers working? Oh, back. Okay. So what you can do is you can move. You can see within that, you can move the board around, but then within each, you can move the little Post-it, and you can make this board bigger too, so you're not, okay, so you can be like, oh, I like this one, but I'm thinking my story might be better if I start with this detail, or if I start with this detail. And then when you finish this Post-it, you can take a picture of that Post-it and stick it in there.
Oh, cool.
And this thing is free. It's like a free app. There's features that I bought for like 99 cents or something, just so it can do a few more things, but the basics are all free. And then the other cool thing that we can do, and I'm not going to do right now, is let's say you were getting together with Jenna and you wanted to collaborate on a story idea. You could take parts, you could remix, you can mash them together.
Oh, that's cool.
We can do a thing where you can see how effective your storyboard is by asking somebody else. Like, we can rearrange them, and I can just move them all around, and then ask other people to put them in the order they think they go.
Awesome.
Which can also reveal possibilities. Plus, look, it's my lighting array. So, cool. Thanks for being your guinea pig, Lil.
Thank you.
All right, keep going.
Okay.
Don't get distracted by the internet. It's very distracting. So, here we have a group that are printing off their totems on the 3D printer. Over there is amongst some of the things. They're also finishing their blogs. They're putting their blog posts, right? This is our catch-all station. We've got an upperclassman in here helping with their 3D designs for their group totems that we're printing on our printer. Again, that's over there. Then over here, you guys are working, let's see, you guys are working No Red Ink because we have a quiz on complete sentences next week, right? So we've got a station going over here on that. And then up here, we're practicing our vocab, our roots using Quizlet. We got a quiz tomorrow over our root 6 through 8. We also have Katy Perry. What's this?
This is my score.
How'd you do? Oh, you're out of focus. Your score's out of focus, but I know what it says. It says 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So great.
Well done. Yeah. Excellent. So that's what, oh, you just got hearts for your 100%. Well done, Leanna.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Internet. So this is kind of, my phone doesn't like to focus well, but anyway. If you haven't used Quizlet for review, it's fantastic. All right, and we'll end where we started with a whole bunch of really cool storyboards, and we'll capture all these storyboards tomorrow with our app so we can remix. Nice work, everybody. Okay, goodbye, internets.
Bye.
Thank you, Cynthia.
Thank you, Cynthia.
Say, everybody say thank you, Cynthia.
Thank you, Cynthia.
Who's Cynthia?
Cynthia's a teacher.